Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into one of the most shocking stories in modern football, the complete and utter downfall of Manchester United. Yeah, I know. It sounds dramatic, but let's be real. United going from winning Premier League titles and Champions League trophies to finishing 15th in the 2024-25 season? That's not just a dip in form, that's a full-blown collapse. So let's rewind the clock a bit. For years, Manchester United were the team. Sir Alex Ferguson had this club running like a machine. Relentless, ruthless, respected. From the class of '92 with legends like Giggs, Scholes, and Beckham, to the Ronaldo-Rooney-Tevez era that terrorized defenses, United were always in the mix. Winning titles wasn't just expected, it was a given. But the truth is, the downfall didn't start overnight. It began the moment Sir Alex retired in 2013. The man didn't just manage the team, he was the culture. After he left, United were left scrambling. David Moyes was thrown into the deep end, and he just couldn't swim. Then came Van Gaal, Mourinho, Solskjaer, Ralf Rangnick, Ten Hag. It's been a revolving door of managers with completely different styles, ideas, and philosophies. And now, to be fair, some of them had promising moments. Mourinho won the Europa League and Carabao Cup. Ole gave fans that magical comeback against PSG and some exciting football for a while. Ten Hag, he looked like the guy who might finally bring back stability. He had that solid first season, won the League Cup, got top four, and there was this sense that maybe, just maybe, United were finally turning the corner. But then came the 2024/2025 season. And my God, what a train wreck it's been. Finishing 15th. That's not just disappointing, it's humiliating for a club of United stature. We're talking about a team that used to dominate Europe now finishing below the likes of Bournemouth, Wolves, and Crystal Palace. No offense to those teams, but let's not pretend United fans were watching this season with anything other than shock and frustration. So what exactly went wrong? First off, let's talk about recruitment, because it's been a disaster. United have spent over £1 billion since Fergie left, but how many of those signings truly changed the team? For every Bruno Fernandes or Lisandro Martinez, there's been a Donny van de Beek, a Harry Maguire, a Jadon Sancho, or an Antony. Huge fees, little to no return. They're either not playing, not performing, or constantly injured. Then there's the leadership, both on and off the pitch. For years, the Glazers have been more focused on commercial deals than footballing success. The club was being run like a brand, not a football team. It was all about shirt sales, social media numbers, and expanding into new markets. Meanwhile, the football side was left in chaos. No proper structure, no long-term vision. Even when they brought in figures like Ralf Rangnick to establish that vision, it was short-lived. Rangnick came in, pointed out the problems, and was shown the door before he could even implement anything. Then there's the dressing room dynamic. Over the past couple of years, reports have come out about a fractured squad. Some players didn't believe in the manager, some weren't putting in the work, and others just didn't have the quality needed to compete at the top level. And when your team isn't united, pun intended, it's only a matter of time before things fall apart. This past season was the perfect storm. Injuries piled up, form dipped, and the confidence, it completely vanished. Players were walking on the pitch, fans were booing at Old Trafford, and there was no fight, no hunger, no leadership. And listen, I get it. Every big club has its ups and downs. Look at Liverpool in the early 2000s and 10s, or even Chelsea right now. But this United collapse feels deeper, more structural. It's not just about one bad season, it's a decade of bad decisions catching up. What makes it worse is watching their rivals thrive. City just won their 6th title in 8 years. Arsenal are back and looking hungry. Liverpool, even in transition, are still a threat. And United? They're drifting further and further away from the top. And finishing 15th isn't just a wake-up call, it's a full-on alarm siren. So where do they go from here? Well, the new ownership structure with Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos stepping in, there's hope. At least now there's talk about putting football people in football roles, hiring a proper sporting director, building a consistent vision from the academy to the first team. But the rebuild is going to take time. The days of quick fixes and big-name signings have to be over. They need to build a real identity again, a playing style, a culture, a team that actually wants to play for the badge. Because right now, United fans are tired. They've been patient, they've watched the rebuilds come and go, and now they're just desperate to see something that actually works. And honestly, I don't blame them. You can't live off history forever. You can't keep pointing to the treble in '99 or Fergie's greatness. The game has moved on, and United haven't kept up. But maybe, just maybe, this rock-bottom season could be the turning point. Because when you've fallen this far, the only way to go is up, right? Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Is there any hope for Manchester United? Who should they keep? Who should they sell? And who should be the next manager if Ten Hag goes? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.